Hey, good morning Northgate, and good morning Church at Buffalo. We are really excited to be here at Breakout and Love Buffalo this week. We have had an amazing week, and we're just so grateful for what God has done through so many people in the neighborhood. We've completed over 23 work projects this week. The young people that have been a part of Breakout and Love Buffalo had just had a phenomenal impact on this neighborhood, sharing the love of God with people, people crying and weeping as they've seen God work through these young people. And neighbors, kids from the neighborhoods, came out in droves and volunteered to help rebuild homes and communities in the neighborhood. I want to talk to you for a little bit about Angelo's grocery store, which is the building behind me. Angelo's grocery store was slated for demo, and hopefully we'll be able to show you a picture here of what it looked like before we started working on it this week. But Angelo's was slated for demo by the city of Buffalo, and as I began to walk through this building with some of the other pastors from this area, they began to ask, is it possible that this building could be rebuilt? We've had so much torn down in our neighborhood. Couldn't somebody help to rebuild this? And we began to realize that Angelo's is kind of an icon in the community. It was a place where many of the people who live here now grew up getting their milk and eggs, and as kids came over to get a freeze pop or a popsicle in the summer. There's just really dear memories of this place. And so I'm going to ask you to begin to pray with us about the possibility of renovating and restoring Angelo's. One of the things we did just this week is the Breakout Love Buffalo kids cleaned it out. There was 3 foot of debris in many parts of Angelo's, and we took 3 or more dumpsters full of stuff out of Angelo's. And so we've cleaned out the inside, and then the outside we've given it a paint job, and we've turned it from being an eyesore into the community to being kind of a fun, attractive site. And now we're beginning to pray, what's the next step? So I just want to ask you to begin to pray with us. Part of the vision that we've talked about is we've talked to local pastors in the area, Pastor Jose and Pastor Pedro and Pastor Angel. Part of the vision that we've talked about is, wouldn't it be great if we could actually reopen the store? There's a real need for a grocery store that would sell fresh fruits and vegetables, and then the possibility of maybe a cafe next door. And then above that, you'll see there's some rooms above it. There's actually room for 2 large dormitory type apartments. And we've been praying about the idea of young people that wanted to invest a year or more of their life in the west side of Buffalo and come and volunteer here, could actually live at Angelo's and come and get involved in one of the local churches. So this is a really exciting vision. We hope that you'll pray about how you can be a part of it, and pray that God will open doors for provision for us to rebuild Angelo's. Once again, our theme from this week is out of Isaiah 58 verse 12. It talks about restoring the old foundations, rebuilding and restoring the streets to make them a healthy, safe place to live in. And so we just really sense that God is doing amazing things on the west side of Buffalo. We've been working hard all week. I'm covered with paint, and we just had a great celebration, but a tremendous week. Thanks for being a part of it. Thanks for your prayers for Breakout and Love Buffalo. We're excited to see what the next step is here at Angelo's Grocery and Cafe. Have a great week. Thanks for being with us.